We got a pretty good headwind, as Kirk mentioned.
In that case, Frank, the wind was blowing right directly the length of the field from behind the Gonzaga prep kicker, and the football's flight showed it.
All right, first down, 10 yards to go for the Kennewick Lions now. They're on their own 20-yard line as prep sets up defensively now. They have checking him out defensively, Joe Mark and Pete Wilkins up front, along with Nick Volk, the nose guard. Kennewick set with Hawley to the left, and also out there is Alan Robbins starting tonight with the ball. Counter spin to the right side by Johnson, trying to get outside. They got him hemmed in. They got him for a loss back on the 17-yard line. Turning the play in very well was Mark Murphy, coming up from his defensive cornerback spot for the Bullpups. And they got Johnson for a loss back to the 17-yard line as they tried the toss sweep.
In that case, Frank Johnson kept looking. He looked 2 or 3 times back to the line of scrimmage trying to find a place to run, and there was just nowhere to go.
Second down and 13 yards to go now, as they're at the left hash with running room right now. Here it comes in a little counteraction. McKinsell finds a hole over the 20, got to the 22-yard line, and then Nick Volk, the nose guard, pulled him down very quickly as they got 5 yards on the play, and Kennewick now faces 3rd down and 8 at the Kennewick 22-yard line. 3rd and 8 at the 22. Kinsel on the quick hitter up the middle for 5. All right, out they come. Steve Baum, the center high, stepping into the ball. Wide to the right side goes Hawley. Out there with him now is Sanders. Split backs behind the quarterback. Mansfield takes the ball, runs left on the option. Ball got loose. Gonzaga got it. Nick Volk, the nose guard on the football. They never got the handoff or pulled it out of fullback Kinsel's belly that time, Kirk. All right, it's 1st and 10 for prep. The big play here to open the game here. We've played less than a minute in the football game. No score. Reggie Anderson has them set. Kennewick jostling around on defense with 2 down linemen. They run the option straight ahead. Goes to the fullback for short yardage down to about the 19-yard line with it. Goes Spook Peterson, the fullback, as he'll get about 3 on the play. Call it 2nd down and a long 7. No score, but on the fumble, Gonzaga has wide men both ways, no tight end. Anderson on the keeper that time. He faked to the fullback and got massed down right at the 17-yard line as Joe Schreckengoss, the nose guard, came to greet him. Helped out in there by Bobby Bowe, the outside backer. 3rd down at about 4 yards to go, so forward progress gets him about 3 on the carry for Anderson, the quarterback. Has him set in the wishbone with no tight end, wide men both ways. Runs the option. He looks. Now he wants to throw the ball over the middle. It was batted down. It was either Ironham or Brett Hill. Ironham or Brett Hill got it. And that'll bring up 4th down. 4th down at the 16-yard line with no score in the game, just underway. And they've got Chris Wright on to attempt a field goal, or at least appears to be, out of the hold of Ken Zink. They'll put the tee down at the 22-yard line. Here's the snap spot. The kick is up. It's way out over the goalposts, and it is good. Gonzaga's taken the lead with 9:53 to go in the first quarter. Following a fumble recovery, Kennewick held. They kicked a 32-yard field goal, and it's 3-0. And we'll be back in 60 seconds. This is the game of the week on KONA. As it's 3-0. Gonzaga leads. The fumble, they could move only 6 yards. Kicked a field goal 32-yarder by Wright. He's set to kick off. 3-0 prep. We played just a little more than 2 minutes, end over end. Johnson's going to return this one from his own 6. He reverses it to Odegaard. He's up to the 10, the 15. He's over the 20. Good block down the sideline. 25, 30. Marker down. He's over the 35 to the 40, and he's all the way out to the 45-yard line. But it could be a clipping penalty against Kennewick. Kirk, you were down there.
Frank, I'm not sure what the penalty was. It looked like, judging from where the official was looking, it was...
Denny Way just gave the signal of clipping. All right, they set up with a 3 down lineman set for the Bullpups now, as Kennewick has wide men both to the right now. Robbins and Hawley, and the split backs, Johnson and Kinsel now, are set behind Mansfield. He runs left, he fakes, runs the option, got around the corner, still trying to get outside. They got him and pin him down. It looked like Condon, the linebacker, got him down around the 10-yard line. Great pursuit as they stretch Mansfield out clear across the field. And they face 2nd down, 13. 2 wide receivers. They change their wide receivers. They're the play callers. Gillespie and coming in there with him is Proudfoot. All right, split backs now are Kinsel and Mike Johnson. Tight end on the right is Mike Franks. Counter spin, running the option, giving it to the first man through Kinsel. He got out over the 10, back to the original line of scrimmage, about the 13-yard line. And then down he went, and went down in the arms there. Looked like the nose guard that got him, Nick Volk. And they're now facing 3rd down and 11 yards to go, back on the Kennewick 12.5-yard line. Out to the left side now comes Sanders, who is in there along with Hawley. split backs behind the quarterback. Rolling back in the pocket to pass is Manfield. Big rush. He ducked under one. Got away from Volk. Around the right side he goes. Throws upfield and over the head of Hawley up at the 35-yard line. Incomplete, and Kennewick must punt. Now the Kennewick's really got a chore. Got a punt from their own end zone into about a 15-mile-an-hour wind, but they've got the best guy in the Big Nine doing it. Nurple, good pass from center. Here they come. He got it away. He got it up in the air. Fair catch called for by Sanger. He comes forward and makes the fair catch on the Kennewick 33, and boy, did that wind hold that up. Nurple got into it, but the kick is only good for 22 yards. Well, Prep in good field position once more. They're on the Kennewick 33, leading 3-0. We are not nearly midway through the first quarter yet. 7:53 to go. Now they really go. They go double wide receivers to the right, wing right, and one setback, and that's Peterson. And with the ball, Anderson runs the option. He keeps it. He's on the corner. Baker got him right on the line of scrimmage. He wrapped him up right on the line of scrimmage. It looked like Anderson had open territory, but Mark Baker, the defensive captain for Kennewick, made the stop right on the line of scrimmage. Both wide men go out to the left side now. Simpson is one of them, and here is the option, and with it, Anderson wants to throw long, but before that, we got a whistle, and the marker is down, and I think somebody for Prep jumped over the line of scrimmage too soon, but in all the noise, you couldn't hear it. It's a dead ball foul, illegal procedure. All right, now wide to the left side now for Prep goes Ken Zink. And he's got company out there with him in Simpson. Quick count, running the option. Wrapped up behind the line. Anderson breaks through, got inside the 35. The ball got loose. Cooley got it at the 32-yard line. Anderson coughed the football up, and Chris Cooley recovered at the Kennewick 32-yard line. The first break of the game for the Lions, and the first decent field position. Put it on the 33-yard line, Kirk. All right, Robbins and Hawley out wide to the left side now. They have running room right. Motion to the backfield by Robbins. Split backs. Mansfield counter spin. He gives it over to Kinzel. He crosses the 35. Got out to the 37-yard line, and he'll get about 4 yards on first down, and that's certainly the best Kennewick's done on first down so far in the game. Prep leading 3-0. Out to the left side come Gillespie and Proudfoot. And they have running room right still. Split backs calling the play. It's a counter spin by Mansfield. He keeps the ball around the corner. He's not going to get to the corner. They wrapped him up well that time. He faked him out initially, it looked like, but they've got such great pursuit. And Don Schulte came up and with help with him there to turning it in once again tonight. For the umpteenth time, it seems like already, was Mark Murphy, and they stopped him after he gained about a yard, did Mansfield. Third down and 4 yards to go.
Frank, it looked to me like Gonzaga Prep is defense in Kennewick almost like you would defense a punt or a kickoff. They've got a guy on each side whose responsibility is to make sure that guy goes all the way to the sideline, not let him turn back inside.
That's the way Kennewick's Johnson broke some last week. All right, rolling out to the pass on 3rd and 4. Mansfield throws it out in the flat over the head of Kinzel. He got his fingertips on it. Again, that one was too high for him. They had two men out there in the same coverage, in the same pattern area, but it's going to bring up 4th down now, as that one was incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down and still 4 yards to go for Kennewick, trailing 3-0. Well, the Kennewick defense has been the big story for Kennewick so far, holding it to 3-0. Snap back, Nurple's kick, fell down, got the kick away, short kick, gets a pretty good Kennewick. Guy takes it, Sanger on the run. Oh, what a shoestring tackle, and a great tackle made by Johnson right at midfield at the down to the Kennewick 45. All right, 5:29 to go in the first quarter. 3-0 in favor of Prep. They have it back. Spent the whole first half. The ball hasn't been in Gonzaga territory. Prep has it first down, 10 yards to go at the Kennewick 45. They're back into the wishbone set now with no tight end. Wide receivers both ways now. Calling the fumble again, and Anderson fell on it right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, he didn't get the snap from the center too well that time. All right, they're in the wishbone set with split men both ways. Running the option, Anderson gives to the up back. It's Peterson. He got a couple, and that's it, down to the 43-yard line. Bob Bowe made the hit on him right there, and the outside linebacker for Kennewick put him down after a 3-yard gain. It's 3rd and 7. 3-0 Prep lead. Split men both ways on 3rd down and 7. They're in the wishbone set. Reggie Anderson takes the snap, runs it, gives the ball. He breaks free down inside the 45, and he slips the tackle, and he stumbles down inside the 30, down to the 28-yard line. He cut that one right back against the grain on the option that time and found a huge hole before he got tripped up. And truly, the last man did trip him up because he was long gone. It's a Prep first down on the Kennewick 29. Zink goes wide to the right now, and out wide to the left goes Kenny. In the wishbone set once more. Counter spin this time, running the counter option. They give it to Aaron Robb for the first time tonight, and he got to the line of scrimmage, maybe 1 yard, and that's it. Bob Bowe was there again for Kennewick. Play comes in from the bench now. Let's see, they've got Simpson back in there now. He's running in the wishbone set with Aaron Robb and also with Peterson. They got Molson out wide to the right side now. And here's the straight ahead to the up back. Peterson, nothing there. He got a couple down to the 26, but they ran a little counteraction that time as the back started right, and they gave it to the up back Peterson, and he got to the 26 for 2 yards. It'll bring up, or 1 yard, excuse me, third down, and still about 6.5 yards to go. Kurt?
Frank, it's the wind is still causing some problems. You can hear the wind blow in the microphone, and that time Anderson tried to change the play at the line of scrimmage, but discovered that no one can hear him because of the wind blowing in their helmet.
Pitches it back. The pitch got away. It's loose on the ground. Kennewick got it at the 37-yard line. The pitch was behind Aaron Robb, and recovering the football for the Kennewick Lions, Joe Schreckengoss, the nose guard. Kirk.
The pitch again went right over the intended ball carrier's head, and a good Kennewick rush. The Lions are moving G-Prep's lineman back off the line of scrimmage.
All right, Mansfield runs the option on the corner. He cuts upfield. He's over the 40. Mansfield over the 40 out to the 42-yard line before he's driven back. He'll pick up about 6 on the play. Second down, 4 out at the 42-yard line now. They got a wing left and a split end left, and they got running room left. Straight ahead it goes to Johnson. He's close. I think he'll have the first down. That should be the initial first down of the football game for the Kennewick Lions, for anybody for that matter. Excuse me, Prep has one. Just over the 45-yard line. The 46. Give him 3 on the play. Running the option is Mansfield. Hit and drop for a loss. They didn't get it. He dropped him for a 4-yard loss back on the 41-yard line. All right, now it brings up 4th down, and that means Nurple's going to have to punt with 45 seconds to go in the quarter. And the wind in his face, 3-0. Prep is leading. All right, good low snap, but he got it, and he got it away. Here's the kick. Sanger, fair catch on his 30. And we're going to have Nurple went down. We're going to have a roughing the kicker penalty. I didn't see it, Kirk, but that's what we're going to get. That's what it is.
It was Nick Volk again, the big rush. They've been awfully close to Nurple both other times he's had to punt, and this time Volk was just a half a step too close. Nurple kicked it right into his face, and there was nothing Volk could do except run over him.
All right, set to go now as Mansfield has him set with a first down. He gives it straight ahead to Kinzel. Slipped coming out of the blocks and went down right on the line of scrimmage. Nick Volk there to cover him for Gonzaga Prep.
And really being very cautious in the first quarter.
Now as Mansfield has him set with both wide men to the right now. Start the second quarter. Mansfield straight back with no fake. 3-man pattern. Throws the home run ball down field for Hawley, and it's incomplete. He had him out there, just overshot him. Sanger was covering for Prep. Lions, Mansfield 0 for 3 through the air. We haven't had a completed pass in the football game. Just underway, second quarter, 3rd and 10. Motion by Proudfoot through the backfield now. With the ball, they give it away in a draw to Kinzel. It's open, 45, 40, 35. He got the first down to the 32-yard line. Sanger brought him down, helped out on the play by, looked like Condon, the inside linebacker as well. But it's another Kennewick first down, trailing 3-0. It gives the Lions a first down, 10 yards to go on an 11-yard run down to the Prep 33-yard line. Play comes in from the bench now as Kinzel, who's carried 7 times now for 28 to 27 yards in the football game, comes out of that huddle along with Johnson as the setbacks. Out wide to the right comes Sanders. Hawley is split to the left side. Tight end is on the right. That's Mike Franks. Motion by Mansfield. Toss sweep to the right side. Blockers out in front. Oh, they got him! Right on the line of scrimmage, a great hit was made for the Prep Bullpups by Pete Wilkins. They have new wide receivers in there. Gillespie wide left. Robbins out there with him. He's slotted inside of him, actually flanked inside of him. They're at the right hash with running room left. Straight back with no fake. Mansfield looks. Long downfield for Gillespie in traffic. The ball's knocked loose and incomplete at the 10-yard line. He had double coverage, and lucky that ball wasn't picked off, I think. Well, it leaves Kennewick now with another big 3rd down play. 3rd down and about 11 yards to go. If they were going to kick a field goal from here, it'd have to be 50 yards, so they want to get a lot closer, obviously. Proudfoot wide to the right side now. He goes in motion, then he cuts upfield. He got up there too fast. The halfback pass. Johnson downfield for Proudfoot. Incomplete at the goal line. But Proudfoot cut upfield too quickly before the ball was snapped, and the marker will be for procedure against Kennewick as Hawley and Robbins come in with the play. It's 4th down and 11. This is your basic high school 4-down territory, and Kennewick will go for it. 4th down and 11 on the 34-yard line of Prep, trailing 3-0. Everybody to the short side, and Mansfield rolls that way to the pass. Big rush coming, looking, throws downfield for Robbins. He got it! At the 12 there, they ruled it They said he was out of bounds. And the officials tonight, that field judge, you call that Bob Constance out of the Inland Empire Spokane Association. Anderson running the option, throws it long downfield. He's got a man out there. Kenny got it at the 40. He's brought down on the Kennewick 30-yard line. Brought down finally by Cam Fisher, the left corner. A great pass by Anderson right over the top of the helmet of Kenny. 37 yards on the completion. First and 10 down on the Kennewick 29-yard line. Wishbone set with a wide man to the left. They got a tight end. Here is the pitch back toss sweep right side. Rob, they got him. DeWolf got him for a loss. Back on the 30-yard line, maybe the 31. Mark DeWolf, who's the extra linebacker in there in that 5-3 set, came back and got him for a yard loss at 2nd and 11 at the Kennewick 30-yard line.
Frank, as Gonzaga prep sets.
All right, here we go. Anderson calls the play. He gives straight ahead to his fullback, Peterson, and he struggles for 2 yards, and that's it. Yeah, they try that middle. They're generally trying Joe Schreckengoss, the nose guard, and that time he had help in there from Mark Faith, who's running at a defensive tackle in there, along with John Carr, the other defensive tackle.
Frank, this is a very unusual situation for the Lions, what we've seen. This football game has really been played inside the Lion 40, and you can't have another team fooling around in there all night without them putting some points on the board.
All right, it's 3rd down and 9 now at the Kennewick 28-yard line. They run straight ahead. The ball got loose back. Bo was after it, but I think Anderson got it himself. Back at the 33-yard line, Reggie Anderson fell on the football. But now Prep is going to be faced with 4th and long here. And it's back on the Kennewick 33-yard line, so there's a loss of 3 on that play. They're really having trouble holding on to the ball. It must be pretty cold out there, Kirk.
It's very cold. The fingers freeze up in a hurry. I know a lot of the players are wearing gloves, but the skill position players who have to handle the football, gloves are just more problems.
And Eugenio's in to kick. Ed Eugenio standing back on the midfield area, gets the kick off the side of his foot, headed out of bounds right around the Kennewick 25-yard line, and that's where Kennewick will have it. Well, it's 3-0. Gonzaga Prep continuing to lead. They recovered an early Kennewick fumble and got a field goal out of it. And we haven't had a heck of a lot. We had that one big pass a minute ago from Anderson to Kenny, but after that they didn't do too much. So they've had each team with just 2 first downs in the football game. Wing right, and here is the run on the option by Mansfield. They got it strung out. He cut it upfield, and he got out over the 30-yard line out to about the 32. And he got a good gain on it of about 7 yards. A little bit shaken up, but he does head back to the huddle. Well, he was running in traffic there, but yet he was running unimpeded for 7 yards. He runs the option, gives to Kinzel, slashes his way close to a first down out near the 35-yard line. Todd Kinzel. Nick Volk, the nose guard, and helped out by Pete Wilkins, that good defensive tackle. And they're going to mark this one right where the field judge has his foot, because they may call for the measurement. No. First down, Kennewick. All right, Mansfield with it. Play fake, throws the ball over the middle. It's intercepted. It's intercepted at midfield down to the Kennewick 45 to the 40 by Tim Martin. Tim Martin got it. All right, Prep has it 1st and 10 at the Kennewick 35-yard line, leading 3-0. Kennewick shifting around defensively now. Anderson back. They got him. DeWolf on the blitz got him back at the Kennewick 45-yard line. 2nd down and 18. 6:20 to go in the half. Prep is leading 3-0. Not much offense in this game so far. Some turnovers. Split end to the left. They're in the wishbone set this time. Anderson falls on the football. It got loose. Kennewick got it. Kennewick got it at the Kennewick 41-yard line. It was Dan Iredom. It was Dan Iredom. He never got a good snap from center. There was a mix-up on that snap between he and the center, and then it got kicked by one of the linemen, and Iredom ended up with it, and Kennewick's got it 1st and 10 at the Kennewick 42. All right, Mansfield has him set at the 42, first down. Play fake, wants to throw. Does, home run ball down the right side for Robbins. He got it at the 30. He's at the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Kennewick! Allen Robbins has come on since the beginning of the year. Oh, what a fantastic catch. He made a great one last week at CV. He made a great one in the mini playoff, and he just took that ball away from the Prep defender, and then outran him, being tripped up once on the 15, and took it in for a touchdown, Kennewick, and it's 6-3 Lions with 5:43 to go in the first half. What a catch!
It was indeed. Mansfield's catch or pass, Frank, was up in the air for anybody to have, and Robbins just wanted it more.
I think they do that with Robbins because he goes up and gets it. Ball on the tee by Proudfoot, kicked up by Irvin. Yes, 5:43 to go. We're in the second quarter. Let's take 60. Kennewick 7, Gonzaga 3. This is the game of the week on KONA. It goes 58 yards in one play. The touchdown pass from Mansfield to Allen Robbins. It was a dandy. It's 7-3 with Irvin's extra point. 5:43 to go in the second quarter. Kurt?
Coming into this game, Frank, we identified that as what may be the added facet to Kennewick that makes them the better team, because these two teams match up awfully well as far as a couple of good option football teams. But it is the dimension of the long pass from Mansfield that could make the difference.
Well, they don't throw much usually, but they've thrown 7 times tonight. They've had to. Preps ground that running game to nothing. Here is Irvin to kick with the Lions in the lead. Here he drills it back deep into the end zone. 5 yards deep. Will not be returned. Of course, he's got that big 15-mile-an-hour to win to 20 at his back, and Prep will take over, I believe. Let me check it, Kirk. It is the worst field position in the football game by far for Gonzaga Prep at their own 22-yard line.
5 more yards closer to the goal line that time from the kickoff, and it would have been a field goal, Frank.
You're right. All right, out to the left side now comes Kenny. They're in the wishbone set now with Peterson running at fullback. He's got Robin Simpson in there with him, does Reggie Anderson, the cornerback, as he calls the play with a tight end on the right. He pitches to Rob, toss sweep right side. He's over the 20, has room to the outside. Cooley got him and threw him down as he got over only to the 23 or 4-yard line. It looked like that one might go. But Chris Cooley, from his strong safety, without a doubt the perhaps the best DB in the Big 9 Conference, made the play on him, and it'll bring up second down and about 6 at the 26-yard line. Excuse me, at the 24-yard line. Second down and 6 yards to go as Rob gets 4 on the carry. They're at the right hash with running room left now. Zink's out to that left side. Ken Zink. Wishbone set, tight end on the right. Counter spin. That's the option to straight ahead to Rob, and he's out over the 25 to the 28 or 9-yard line before he's ripped back. Third down and a yard to go now. Rob has 10 yards on 4 carries. They're in the wishbone set. Gives straight ahead to his fullback Peterson. He just did get the first down over the 30 to the 31. Got hit right on the line of scrimmage by Mark Faith and Joe Schreckengoss, but bowled his way across the 30. That's all he had to do. He got the first down to the 31-yard line. Kennewick's in the 53 defense, and they've got DeWolf ready to blitz right up the middle, it looks like. Let's wait and see. They got 2 linebackers in there. Toss sweep to Rob on the right side, trying to get around the corner. He did. He broke away from a tackler. The 35 got the first down out over the 40, out to the 42-yard line. Finally catching up with him there for Kennewick. It looked like Brett Hill, who missed him once, came back and finally got him. Kennewick ran that short side of the field to a big win last week, running short side all night long. They're still short side of the field to the right, wide side left as Anderson goes short side. He runs the option. He's on the corner. He cuts up. He's over the 45. He's out to the 47-yard line, and he should have 5 yards on the play before the tackle is made across the way by Mark Baker, the inside backer, who chased the play across the field. Second down and 5. The clock running, 3:10 to go. We're in the first half of play. Kennewick's leading by a score of 7-3. Zink wide left, and Kenny out wide to the right. No tight end, but they're in the wishbone on 2nd and 5 as Anderson calls the play. He runs into the back, Rob, and he got stuffed on the line of scrimmage by Bobby Bowe and Mark DeWolf, who's playing a great game. Boy, DeWolf is playing a super game. Boy, oh boy, does Kennewick have too many men on the field? Maybe it's just me. All right, they run it straight ahead to Peterson. There's a marker down. I think they got 12 men on the field. Let's wait and see. I think they had 12. I was counting 2 went in and 1 came out. They stuffed the play. It is. It's too many men on the field against Kennewick, and that's participation. That's got a 15-yard penalty. So now they have Kenny out wide to the left. They got the tight end back in, and they got the wishbone step. Irvin is set to go. The Lion fans whooping it up now. And then a very dull roar all through the night. Very ominous, dull roar by the Lion fans. They're set, Rob, and is deep along with Cronin. Here's Irvin forward, and there's the boot. Off to the left side it goes towards Cronin. Hits, goes inside the 10, back to the 5. He picks it up on the 5-yard line, runs into his own man, then runs off to the left side. Oh, he got hit! Oh, he got smashed! He fumbled the ball! No, excuse me, he did not fumble the ball, but he got smashed right at the 4-yard line. And I didn't see who hit him there. Receiver out to the right is Kenny, but they're in wishbone set deep in their own territory. There's a fake punt pass. Anderson rolls out to the right side and got buried on the 2. And then there's a fumble and a pile up. And Kennewick did not get it. Prep retained possession, but there is great pressure.
Really, really slow.
Looked like
Go ahead.
Frank and Schreckengoss and 89 Brett Hill.
Boy, oh boy, they're in serious trouble now, backed up in their own end zone as they lost 3 yards back to their own 2-yard line now. 10-3, Kennewick's leading early third quarter. A big series right here for Prep. They got the ball and they had the win, but they ended up with it on the 5-yard line. Now they're on the 2. Second down, 13. Here's the counter spin run. Straight ahead it goes, and a big hole for the fullback. It's Peterson out over the 10 to the 12, and he'll be a little short of the first down. All right, he picked up 10 on the play. Picked up 10 on the play, and it's third down out at the 12-yard line, 3 yards to go. Taking the snap, Anderson, toss sweep to Rob, trying to cut it around the corner. He got mashed in, but I think he got the first down out over the 15-yard line. Kirk, you're right there. Looks like he's got it. They've signaled it on. Big first down for Prep to get out of their own end there. First and 10 on their own 16. Wishbone set with a wide man to the right, trailing 10-3. Here it is straight ahead. Same play to Peterson on the counter option that time, and Peterson just got buried. John Carr was right there with him, but the first man to get there was Mark Meckley. All right, out wide to the left side now goes Kenny. They're in the wishbone with the right hash with the running room left side now is Anderson's under center now, calling the play. And it's a pitch back to Rob, sweeping the right side, the short side of the field. He got outside, but not for much, to the 20-yard line, maybe the 21, that's it. Chris Cooley, Mark Baker, and Brett Hill looked like the first man that made the contact and took out some of that interference, the outside junior linebacker. And it'll bring up third down and 5 yards to go out on the little less than 5. I'll call it 5. They're at the right hash mark with running room left. Third and 5 at the Kennewick 22. Wishbone set with a wide man to the left. Running the option is Anderson. Pitches the ball out to Simpson. He's going to get around the corner. Iron him after him. He can't get him. He's over the 35. Out over the 40 to the 45-yard line. And finally knocked out across the way. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 39. At the 39-yard line. A big drive going for Prep right now. They're still only on their own 39-yard line. But that play went for 17 yards. In the wishbone set with a first down. Straight ahead to Peterson. Finds a hole over the 45, or over the 40 to the 45, out to the 46 or 7-yard line. Before coming up to make the stop was Bob Bowe, the outside linebacker. And Gonzaga Prep, what looked like some dark times ahead, has come out under the rock and is moving the ball steadily downfield. 8 yards on that carry. It's second down and 2 at the Gonzaga 47-yard line. 8 yards for Peterson on the carry. Wishbone set with a wide man to the right, running room right. Calling the play, Reggie Anderson. He runs the option. He pitches back to Rob, trying to get outside the corner. After him is Baker, and Baker got him for a big loss. He dropped him inside the 45-yard line. They're facing third and 3 now at the Prep 46. 10-3, Kennewick's leading. Nearing the midway point in the third quarter. Rolling out to the left side is Anderson. He may keep the ball. He does. He cuts upfield. He's got the first down over midfield. Thrown down at the Kennewick 46-yard line by Mark Faith, but not until the speedy little quarterback got a good gain on it and got another Gonzaga first down, and the drive is alive. It's first and 10 at the Kennewick 45, a 9-yard gain. They're at the left hash with running room right now. Kenny out wide to the right, rolling right to throw is Anderson on the corner. Here comes the pass long downfield. Odegaard is there, and it's knocked away incomplete. Odegaard was with Kenny at the 10, and he had great inside position, and it was actually Kenny that made the great defensive play. The offensive split end made a great defensive play and knocked it away so Odegaard could not intercept. Kennewick fans were yelling for offensive interference, but it was really a great defensive play by the offensive man, Kenny. Now the new wide receiver is Zink. He's split to the right. Wishbone set with running room right. Kennewick jumping around defensively. Anderson rolling right. Big rush on. He got away from Hill. Look, sets up. Now he's going to run the ball. He breaks free over the line of scrimmage. Got about 4 down to the Kennewick 41-yard line. Down to about the 41 or 42 is where Bowe finally got him. He got away from Brett Hill that time. Third down and a long 6 now for Prep. Another key play in this drive that was started all the way back on the 5. Here is the pitch to Rob, trying to get around the corner. Baker is after him. Baker got him. Mark Baker coming over and making a great hit on Aaron Robb. He got a couple, but he didn't get the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down at the 39-yard line and about 3.5, 4 yards to go. And Robb would not cut it back. He did take it outside. He didn't think Baker had the speed to get there, and maybe he didn't, but he got there. Fourth down, the Kennewick crowd rises to its feet. 4th and 3.5. They run the option. Anderson pitches back. The ball goes loose. It's picked up at the left. He's going for a touchdown at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Mark DeWolf. Kennewick Lions. It's 16-3. There's no way they would have got the first down. It was a bad pitch. Pressure was on the way. DeWolf took it on one hop and raced approximately 56 yards for a touchdown. Kennewick hasn't had the ball here in the third quarter, but they've added 6 more points. Irvin to try the extra point on a Proudfoot's hole. He got it on the tee. He got it up in the air, but before that we got a whistle and somebody broke the neutral zone prior to the snap from center. With 6:15 to go, we're waiting for the extra point attempt following that exciting 56-yard return of a fumble by Mark DeWolf of Kennewick to make it 16-3. Waiting for the snap from center. Again, good pass. It's on the tee by Proudfoot. And this one's drilled off to the left. It is no good. He missed it. So, with 6:15 to go in the third quarter of play, let's take 60 as the Kennewick fans are on their feet. Lions 16, Prep 3. This is the game of the week on KONA. Third quarter, 16-3. That great drive Prep had. 1 point all the way back on their 2. 4th and 3 at the Kennewick 39. A fumble, and Mark DeWolf went 56 yards with it for a touchdown for the Kennewick Lions. And Irvin set to kick off. And here it is. He drills it to the same side of the field to Cronin. Takes it and drops down. He did, yes, his knee hit the ground at the 9-yard line.
Yes, he did. He slipped just as the football got there, Frank. And the official, Denny Way, the referee, right there to mark it. It's actually about the 9.5-yard line.
And that's where Prep will start again deep in its own end. Let's check that Kennewick linebacking core. It's still Iredom and Baker on the inside. Bowe and Brett Hill on the outside. Schreck and Goss is the nose guard. Meckley and Carr are the tackles. The safeties are Odegaard and Cooley, and the corners are Carpenter and Fisher. All right, set to go now. It's first down 10. Prep on its own 9.5-yard line. 16-3. Kennewick is leading. Here's a hit. Oh, they just drove Peterson, the fullback, back. 2 of them there. I think it was Schreckengost and Meckley who met him right at the line of scrimmage. And Anderson, as soon as he gave him the ball, found the ball carrier pushing him the other direction. So it's 9 carries, 29 yards for Peterson. Here is the fullback again, getting short yardage. He got out to the 13, maybe the 14-yard line. They're just trying to get some operating room there. And he got it out to about the 13-yard line, maybe short of the 13-yard line. Going to bring up third down at about 7 to go. 3 yards on the carry that time for Peterson. Big third down and 7 now. And here I think Schreckengost went across the line of scrimmage, and that's going to cost him 5. So instead of 3rd and 7, it's going to be 3rd and 2. 16-3 is our score. Kennewick is leading with 4.5 minutes to go, third quarter. So it's third down and a long 2, very long 2. They call the play with a wishbone set and a split man to the left side now. And here they give it to the second man through, breaking to the outside. Robb. He's over the 25, the 30, though, to the 32-yard line. Boy, oh boy, great saving tackle made by Chris Cooley to push him out at the 32-yard line. He started off tackle that time and then cut it to the outside, and boy, did he have some daylight. And he's got another Prep first down out at the 32-yard line. 16-3, Kennewick's leading. Anderson at the line of scrimmage now. Looking, he steps back, wants to throw. Hits, he throws, it's incomplete, nearly intercepted by Montgomery. Bob Bowe just blindsided him unbelievably. And coming from the other side was Brett Hill, and they nearly met him at the same time. And then the ball went forward as he did have some motion to it, and Montgomery got a hand on it and almost intercepted. All right, Zink going wide to the left side now. Molson's a tight end on the right. And Prep trailing 16-3 with 4:12 to go in the third quarter. Has it now 2nd and 10 at its own 32-yard line. Running room left, wishbone set. Here is Robb, off right tackle, cuts it to the outside. Got away from Montgomery. He's over the 35 out to about the 39-yard line. And that's where he goes down. And it's going to bring up third down. And about 3 yards to go as Aaron Robb gets 7 on that carry. Another big play for Prep, trailing 16-3 with 3:40 to go, third quarter. They face third down and 3 at their own 39-yard line. Wishbone set, running room left now. The wide men split out to the left side. Anderson takes the handoff, gives second man through Robb. Robb has the first down with second effort to the 45-yard line. Great play. Baker had him, and then he spun away and dove over the line to gain and got to the 45-yard line for a first down and a gain of 6. So they're starting to make Aaron Robb, who didn't carry the ball for about the first half quarter, 3/4 of the first quarter, now has carried 13 times for 65 yards. So they're really starting to open some things up for him, Kirk.
They are, and the Lions are expecting more and more fancy or gadget plays from Gonzaga Prep, and they're starting to loosen up their defense a little bit.
All right, here's the counter option. So the ball got loose, and Kennewick got it. Anderson lost the fumble, and off with it is Danny Glessner, who was in there in an outside linebacking spot. Dan Glessner on the football, and Kennewick has it at the Prep 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Kennewick back in business at the Prep 44. Mansfield. Toss sweep coming to Johnson, trying to get outside. He cuts it back to the 45. He's down to the 41-yard line. He'll get about 3 yards on the play. Boy, they pursue fast across that field, do those Bullpups. It's 2nd down on the 41. After a gain of 3. They're at the right hash with running room left, and they got Proudfoot set as a wing on the left side. And with the ball, Mansfield runs the option, cuts upfield. He got inside the 40, down to about the 38-yard line. And then Joe Mark, the defensive tackle, along with Condon, came up and get him the inside linebacker. So Kennewick's going to come now to 3rd down near the 37-yard line, and still about 3 yards to go. Out wide to the right goes Sanders. Out wide left comes Holly. 3rd down for Kennewick, 3 yards to go. As everybody started too soon, we got flags all over the place as Mansfield had pulled away from the center and just got the snap at the last moment. Everybody else was moving away, and it's going to cost Kennewick 5, and that'll change the play from 3rd and 3 to about a 3rd and 8. Kennewick's leading 16-3 with 1:40 to go in the 3rd period. So it's 3rd down now, back on the 42-yard line, and 8 yards to go. Motion by Robbins, the wingback, and here's back to pass off play action. Mansfield downfield. Holly got it. 15-5. Go! That's the score. Oh boy!
You couldn't have asked Mansfield to throw a better pass, Frank. And the interesting thing about it was the Lions had Robbins, who started at a wingback position, back to block for Mansfield.
Yeah, you're right. They left him in there to block, and Mansfield had time, and Holly was behind the defense. And he's got it on a 42-yard touchdown pass. It's 22-3. Kennewick with 1:29 to go, 3rd quarter. Waiting for the snap from center. Proudfoot has it down. Irvin kicks it up. It's good. Let's take 60 with 1.5 minutes to go in round 3. It's now Kennewick 23, Gonzaga 3. This is the game of the week on KONA. All right, back to play here. 1:29 to go in the 3rd quarter. Irvin set to kick off, 23-3. Kennewick went 44 yards in 4 plays. Touchdown pass, 42 yards. Mansfield to Holly. Here's Irwin forward, the kick. Irvin off the same place again to Cronin. He got this one on the fly. 10, 15, 20 up the right sideline to the 25 and spun down. Ken Carpenter knocked him off his pins at that point. At the 26-yard line is where they're going to put it down. It's 1st down, 10 yards to go for the Prep Bullpups. Wide man to the left. They're still in the wishbone set. Kennewick jumping around on defense. Stunning right at the line of scrimmage as Anderson calls the play. Here they come. Option out to the left side. Simpson trying to get around the corner. Baker dove, didn't get him, but the big hit was made for a loss by Cam Fisher, the right corner. A loss of a yard. Right. Back on the 22-yard line. 2nd down, 14 yards to go. Now, they like to do that, and that is not unusual for Kennewick to do that. They like to steer you down right on that line of scrimmage. They've been disguising their blitzes well, but that time they just set everybody on the line, as Kirk said, and came at them. Wing right, 3 minutes. Another fumble on the play, and markers are down. And let's see what we got. Procedure against Prep. 23-3, our score. Kennewick is leading with 29 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. So it's 2nd down on the 17 and 19 yards to go after that penalty. They got a wing right, flanker right, split end right. And they run the option. Anderson throws over the middle. His man was wide open, incomplete. Kenny was open, but he had to unload in a hurry. Was that John Carr coming up there to get him?
It was John Carr and Schreckengast again, right in his face.
Kennewick has dominated things, particularly in the 2nd half with its defense. They've dominated with their defense the most of the game. All right, here's Anderson off play action, rolling to the right side. He's in trouble. Look out! Mark Faith decked him back on the 16-yard line.
It was Brett Hill that got him around the ankles, and then Faith and Schreckengast and everybody else, they just about pounded him right into the ground. 1 second remains on the clock in the 3rd quarter.
And I don't know why, because when there's a sack in high school football, the clock doesn't stop running, but apparently Prep has called a timeout.
If there's an advantage to stopping the clock, they'll get to punt it with the wind.
Yes, okay, I'm sorry. Of course, you're right. That was probably a good move, but Eugenio's punt is not all that great. Odegaard lets it hit. Does take a Gonzaga Prep bounce inside midfield, inside the Kennewick 47-yard line as time runs out in the third quarter of play, and the Kennewick fans on their feet. The black shirts have it right now, 23-3. Let's take a 60-second break. This is the game of the week on KONA. HS Stadium. 23-3 as we start the fourth quarter of play, and the Kennewick Lions are leading and they're dominating the game right now. They have it 1st and 10 following the punt at their own 47 as we start the fourth quarter. Wing left, and Mansfield runs the option, gives it away to his fullback Kinzel. He'll get a couple to the 49 before he goes down in the arms of Joe Mark, the left defensive tackle. Second down and 8. They're leading 23-3, and if they can eat some clock up, that could do it. One long drive may do it, particularly a scoring drive. It may be done already. Here's Johnson trying to get around the corner. He can't do it. Again, I think it was Darren Bennett, the inside backer. That has not gone tonight. They stopped him for no gain right on the 49-yard line. The toss sweep, again, goes nowhere. Sanders to the right now on 3rd down and 8. Out to the left is Hawley. Rolling left is Mansfield. He's on the corner. It's a straight run. He got away from one man. He goes over the line of scrimmage, and then down he went on a good defensive play over there by Mark Murphy at the Gonzaga 48-yard line. That'll pick up about 4 or 5, but he's well short of a first down. We'll pick up 3, actually, and it's 4th down and 5 at the Prep 48, and Kennewick will punt. All right, and deep is Sanger. He's standing inside his 20. Wind at Nurple's back. Good pass from center. Here they come. He'll get it away. High wobbly kick. Sanger retreats, takes it on the 13. He got by one man. He's headed for the outside. He's going to be thrown down by Mark DeWolf again. Back at the 15-yard line. Mark DeWolf, who's played an exceptional football game. And it'll be 1st and 10 Prep, but again, deep in Prep territory at the 15-yard line. Well, Prep had the field position in the first half, did little, if anything, with it, and only got 3 points out of some great field position in the entire first half. And here in the second half, the shoe was on the other foot. First down, 10 yards to go. They're in the wishbone set. And a wide man to the right now as Reggie Anderson calls the play for the defending state champs are at their last hurrah right now. Rolling to the right, it's a new quarterback in there. I believe it's not Anderson, and he's going to be hit. Meckley got him, and Brett Hill back inside the 10-yard line. Ed Eugenio, the punter, who is also one of the quarterbacks, 170-pound sophomore, got dumped back on the 10-yard line. Now 9 minutes to go in the game, 23-3 Kennewick. All right, looking for the blitz, and the quarterback, Eugenio, keeps it as he was going to hand off to the running back, but he bobbled the snap as Kennewick again was coming on the blitz. And he did get a yard or two out to about the 12-yard line, but that's about it. Prep has a 3rd down on the Prep 12-yard line, and about 13 yards to go now. They're in the wishbone set, and Ed Eugenio, the sophomore's got a tough task ahead of him. He's got a split-end Kenny out to the right side now as he steps in under center. Kennewick with 5 DBs in there. Here's play fake, rolling to the right as Eugenio sets up, being pursued. Hill got him at the 1-yard line and threw him out of bounds. The Kennewick black shirt defense does it again, and another quarterback sack. And boy, Prep is going backwards. It's 4th down, back on their own. They spot him just outside the 2-yard line.